Yeah. What up? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody tuning into the channel. It's your boy Acito. Listen, man, we got to talk about Meek Mill, okay? I've been meaning to talk about this guy right here, man. I touched on it a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Like a while ago when I started to see a consistent pattern with Meek, okay? And he has since then, somewhat took accountability for some of the actions that we've seen from him. The outlandish remarks via Twitter or Instagram. A lot of it was substance abuse. But it's only so much, nigga. We gonna just take these excuses, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on with Meek Mill and his corner. I see a lot of new faces, but some faces I don't see that I saw 15, 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When he first signed his debut album on MMG. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see Top 215. I don't see Top around no more. I don't see Coon Philly no more. I forgot his manager name. Black guy with glasses. I forgot his name. But it's a lot of new faces. And I know as you progress and you grow as an artist, as a brand or entity, people are gonna, move parting ways per se. You're gonna outgrow certain people and vice versa. So I understand that from that perspective. But a lot of these relationships, regarding to Meek, these are just personal fallouts. Whether it be business or something that was said, it's just like, bro, it just don't stop. It just doesn't stop, man. And for me with Meek Mill, had this conversation with my homeboy, actually my brother Jeremiah. And I had this with with a couple of my other homies too. But Meek just hasn't been the same, bro. Like, championships, yes, you can say that was probably the last best body of work for Meek Mill. But I'm gonna go a step further from that. Okay, I'm gonna go a step further than that. For me personally, I really enjoyed DC4. And of course, like the Dream Chasers 2, mixtape. But dog, DC4 and Wins and Losses, those two projects right there is incredible work for Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? And then he had the Expensive Pain album. I did not like that album. I did not like the rollout. I didn't like the content of the album. I just felt like he was chasing a sound. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was really chasing a sound. But Meek, Meek has a lot of work, bro, from albums to mixtapes to features. But it was a period of time, and this was right along when he was messing with Nicki and he went to the whole beef with Drake. The man never was the same. Never was the same. And he said it himself, he was taking Percocets and he was, smoking weed, drinking every day, not taking care of his health and his body and things of that nature. And it was just a domino effect, just his mentality, where you would see Meek tweet like weird, random shit, you know what I'm saying? Misspelled words and all that, you know what I mean? But for me, it's just like, Meek, you're not taking accountability for the shit that you're doing and the shit that you're causing. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you got to this whole back and forth with Akademiks. Now, Akademiks is somebody, has a really big voice within the community, the hip hop community or media period. He has a big following, a lot of the new younger generation. He's like, what Funk Flex, Angie Martinez, Fab Five Freddy, Sway from Carson Daly from TRL. Like, he's like one of those spots that people go to for day-to-day news, interviews, trending topics. That's a platform that people gravitate to. Now, for like more so our age, we have social media, you know what I'm saying? Then we have certain bloggers and journalists like Rap Radar, you know what I'm saying? Joe Buttons, people that do day-to-day content and keep us up to date. But as far as the new generation, Akademiks got the shit on lock. He got it on lock. And you and him have had this really weird relationship. It was a period where, you know what I'm saying, you were going at him crazy. And 21 Savage, which was a mutual partner between the two of y'all, was able to come in, intervene, and kind of squash and dead the situation. Now, since then, it done reignited. It done reignited because now Diddy is in a line of fire. You know, Cassie, made some really, really disturbing allegations against Puff, and Puff settled for an undisclosed amount of money. And since he settled, so many lawsuits have come out towards Puff for sexual harassment, rape. I mean, it's some crazy allegations. Now, there's a producer that I guess was working on the Love album with Puff, and he is suing Puff, okay, I believe for sexual harassment, discrimination, a plethora of other things as well. And inside of the documents for the lawsuit, there's a section in there that highlights something in regards to Diddy interacting or having some type of sexual encounter with a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Now, DJ Akademiks is reading this report, on his YouTube. Now, he's adding a little he's adding context because they don't say Meek Mill's name, but then he's like putting two together. Oh, he's talking about Meek. He's talking about Meek Mill. He's going to joke. He's going to add his commentary. But one thing that I respect that Joe Budden said, when it comes to certain people that's in media, this even ties into like battle rap. When you have certain guys that have big channels, you got your Vadas, you got your Jay Blacks, you got your Chris and Bias, you got your Black Compass, you got, who else you got? Like, Let's Talk Battle Rap. You got certain platforms that have gained a huge following, huge subscriber base. When they say certain things, it's going to shake the culture. Okay. Now, somebody like an Akademiks, whether he's joking or whether the case may be, you're reading certain documents and you're putting certain people's names in there, whether you're joking or not, that shit can be taken very seriously. And, Meek got a wind of it, and wasn't too happy about it. And then they just went back and forth, threats being exchanged, Meek threatening to pull up on Act and piss on his doorstep and saying, I'll die to stop you. It's just like, bro, why? Why are you doing this, bro? Like, bro, you supposed to be the guy leading the charge of prison reform. A lot of people get on you for certain actions and things that you do with Robert Kraft and the guy that owns the Philadelphia 76ers, Michael Rubin. Listen, I understand the relationship. When people have to separate the two, okay? You can't have the same relationship that you have with homies in the hood versus people in corporate America. It's two different dynamics, okay? I understand, people say, yo, Meek Mill bunny hopped on camera and all that. Like, there's context behind everything. Yes, the video looks crazy, but it's not detrimental where it takes away his credibility and hurts. I don't believe in that, okay? This is a man, well-successful rapper with billionaire friends. You know what I mean? They're joking, they're playing. They had a bet. Meek lost, had to do a bunny hop. What is the fucking big deal, my nigga? Like, come on, let's be serious, y'all. Like, bro, y'all trying to hold niggas to these unimaginary standards. I think it's just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? You act like they doing lines of cocaine or they like Meek lost a bet and did a line of cocaine, snort a line of cocaine on camera. No, he's bunny hopping, bro, because he lost a bet. It is what it is. You act like the man put on a dress and a wig. Like, bro, like, and people, they try to find any little thing to pretty much tear Meek down in a sense. That's how I see it. But Meek, you also opened the door for that shit to happen with your actions and how you are, how you talk to people, how you respond to people, the way you move sometimes. The shit just be looking crazy, bro. It be looking crazy. And for me, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I'm older now. Before, back in the day, yes, I was a heavy Meek Mill fan. You couldn't tell me shit. You couldn't tell me nothing about Meek Mill, bro. You just couldn't. Like, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something. These were the first Puma release for Meek Mill when he first signed his Puma deal. First, and Philly was like really the first ones to like the Puma lifestyle shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? I still got my joints, a little dusty and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Not too many people have these, man. The Dream Chasers, Pumas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I was rocking with Meek Mill. That whole MMG run with Wale, Stally, Pill, like, dog, they were untouchable. Anytime Meek Mill was in the proximity of the tri-state, I was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music just resonated so well with me at the time. Yeah, I was young, you know what I'm saying? But Meek was just, he was talking that pain, you know what I'm saying? No, I never been to jail, but I have friends that been to jail. I read stories about people that been in jail, and I know about the rags, the riches that come from nothing, and, you know, and work hard for some shit, and then finally making it to the finish line. Like, that part of Meek Mill was what really resonated. You know what I'm saying? Then he had like the, you know, the flashy fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really resonated with me. Now, as I'm a bit older now, you know, I'm in my mid, you know, late 30s. You know, I got a child now. You know, my life is different now. I'm not engaging in a lot of bullshit, and I'm not out in the clubs and chasing after women. I'm not on that shit no more. And I'm not buying jewelry, you know what I'm saying, just to be broke for like a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing shit like that, bro. Like, I'm but I'm making better decisions with my finances and trying to set my son up for success. And I'm trying to travel more and go to different countries. And I want to hear shit that's going to motivate and inspire me, you know, to do better, to want better, dress better, buy more expensive colognes. And, you know, that's the type of shit that I'm on. I don't want to hear about sliding on the ops. I don't want to hear about shootouts and shit. Like, dog, I'm not in that. Yeah, I watch Power and BMF, but that's where it stops. My reality isn't that. And I think what's happening with Meek Mill, the fan base like me, the core fans, he lost touch with us, bro. He lost touch with us, and he's going through, my personal opinion, an identity crisis, because he's trying to appeal to a fan base that's just not him, bro. Like, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, that's not your fan base. That's not my fan base. I rock with some of the music, but bro, I'm not going to hear that. I don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. You know what I mean? Meek, you damn near like my age. Where is the growth? Where is the elevation in the craft? I do not see it. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's your fucking downfall. You in here, you entertaining academics, going back and forth. You just dropped a new EP. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. You know what I mean? I like some of the joints on there, but I want to see more of the consistency. I see you going the independent route. You know what I'm saying? You got your own label. You know, I saw what happened with your artist Vori, you know, with him, with the domestic. That was nasty work. You got away from that, you know, but dog, like, I want to see you, and I want to see you rap with your peers, my nigga. Shout out to 5-Yo, you know, shout out to Future, but Meek, rap with some niggas that's really going to push your pen. Why I ain't hear Meek with Conway or Benny the Butcher or Freddie Gibbs? You know what I'm saying? Big Crit, Currency. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I don't hear Meek with those type of guys? You quick to go to 5-Yo, Lil Baby, Dirt. Like, bro, okay, like, bro, can we hear you with some Philly spitters? Go grab Spado. Give us a classic. Give us a classic Meek Mill Spado. Give us a classic Philly fucking Black Thought Meek Mill. Why the fuck we ain't get that? That's what I'm saying, bro. You done lost touch with reality. And me, quite frankly, I don't think we'll ever get that old Meek Mill back. I don't think we ever will, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just unfortunate for me. I done already left. I done got off the boat with the Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done came to the realization that it just is what it is at this point, man. And it's unfortunate, you know, it is very unfortunate, but you know, it's never too late, you know, but the path he's going, I don't see any progression anytime soon, you know. But like I said, this latest project he put out, you know, it's not bad. You know what I mean? Five tracks EP. He said he was going to be dropping every week. I've yet to hear anything else. I know he dropped a snippet video featuring Rick Ross, but that's not on this particular project. But, you know, I do like the first record, you know, Came From the Bottom. The 5-Yo record is dope. I do like Future's verse on Giving Chanel. But, you know, like I said, it's the same typical sound. Nothing is really different. I don't hear or see any elevation in the pen. Like, come on, Meek. You need to tap back in and give us something that we really can resonate and fucking relate with. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man, about Meek Mill, his whole trajectory of where he's headed in the future, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on all social media platforms at AceIsWorking. It's your boy Acito. I'm out. Peace.